I'm at the top of one of the poshest hotels here at the Cannes Film Festival, and that's because I'm about to meet one of the best paid actresses in the whole world. Deepika Padukone is among the most loved actresses in India. After dozens of Bollywood movies like Chennai Express, Om Shanti Om and Cocktail, she's just released her first Hollywood film alongside Vin Diesel. Let's go and meet her. Hello, Deepika.
Hi.
You're one of the most photographed women in the world, but you're also a big Instagrammer. What was the first thing you took a photo of when you got here at Cannes?
When I got to the festival, I think the first picture I put up was the view from my room.
It's the first thing we think of, the sea, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cannes is a place of great glamour. You're an ambassador for L'Oreal. You first did modelling when you were 8. You're used to being on the red carpet. Do you ever get bored of having to be so glamorous, so beautiful all of the time?
I don't get bored because I think I balance it out. In my private life, you'll never see me with makeup on. In fact, even after all these years, I still do not know how to do my own makeup. Do not tell people from L'Oreal that. I think it's fun to dress up and to have designers make some amazing clothes and to be able to get, have amazing hair and makeup people do what they do. That's one part of my life. And then, there's the girl in me that just wants to be at home and, just be in pajamas or just be in a big dirty t-shirt and not worry about the way I look,
And Cannes is 70 this year. What do you think you'll be doing when you're 70?
Oh, when I'm 70, hopefully have a little home somewhere like with this kind of view, with lots of grandchildren and children and grandchildren and just a good life, a peaceful life.
Whatever it is you're looking for, you're gonna come up short.
Does this mean you're not making me breakfast in the morning?
We're willing to die to keep the world safe. How about you?
I live for this.
I guess we're on the same team now.
Your first Hollywood movie came out this year.
Yeah.
XXX Return of Xander Cage with Vin Diesel. I've seen you giving interviews about him. You seem to be a little bit in love with him.
Excuse me, he's in love with me. Okay, let's set the record straight. He's adorable. He's just the most amazing person I've met. He's generous and he's kind and he's, the reason I've had all these amazing experiences because of him and because he had faith in my talent and what I can do for the movie, and he's a friend for life.
You've been in some of Bollywood's most successful films. For the kung fu comedy Chandi Chowk to China, you learnt jiu-jitsu. What's the most extreme thing you've done for a role?
Ooh. Well, for XXX, I had to learn how to shoot guns, real guns.
Wow.
It sounds and looks really cool, but it's really loud, really, really loud. So I think that's probably one of the most extreme things I've done for a film.
And in 2011, you appeared in the title song of the film, Dum Maro Dum. Now, the song's lyrics and the dance moves caused a bit of controversy. There was even a court case saying it was indecent. And often we hear that Bollywood films in India aren't helping the equality between the sexes, and senior officials blame the way women dress and their behaviour on the fact that there is violence against women in India. Is that changing now?
Is what changing?
The attitudes towards women, and is it becoming more equal?
I think it's the same everywhere in the world where women are fighting for equal rights, and I think equality and diversity, I think these are the two things that everyone's talking about, and it's important that we talk about these things because it needs to be spoken about.
My body, my mind, my choice. To wear the clothes I like even as my spirit roams naked. My choice. To be a size 0 or a size 15. They don't have a size for my spirit.
You've been outspoken about feminism in the past. You appeared in the online video, My Body, My Mind, My Choice. You're often cited as one of the highest paid actresses in the world. You're a role model for many. What advice would you give to young women out there watching?
I'd say follow your heart, because that's what I've done. I think I've been very lucky to have parents who've encouraged me to do what I want to do. I come from a sports family, and I think what people would have expected me to do was to follow my father's footsteps and to be an athlete, but I chose a completely different path and direction. And they encouraged me to do that, because if you want to enjoy what you do and you want to be successful, you have to enjoy it. So I'd say to young girls to not be afraid. I think it's important to take risks. I think it's important to make mistakes and to fail sometimes. And most importantly, I think follow your heart.
You played the girlfriend of a depressed man in the film Karthik Calling Karthik, and off camera you founded the Live, Love, Laugh Foundation.
Yeah.
You've spoken about your own experiences of depression. Why did you want to talk about that?
Because there's so much stigma attached to it. And I felt like if I've been through an experience and by talking about it, I can maybe help people. So that's what I did. I want to work towards destigmatizing mental illness and liberate people and allow them to feel like they're no different from anyone else, and that it's curable, it's preventable, in fact.
And on Instagram and Twitter, you've got something like 18 million followers on both of them, which is absolutely amazing. Some of them have sent me questions for you.
Okay.
So the very quick questions. Aditi Aravan says, if you could do a biopic, who would you like to play?
I don't know. I haven't thought about it. A sports biopic, maybe.
Okay.
But too many people are doing that.
Zozo Lalit says, what's your next Hollywood project?
Right now I'm just focusing on Padmavati.
Maria says, if you could showcase one of your movies at the festival, which one would it be?
Piku.
Why?
Because it's a beautiful story about a father and daughter. It's so relevant, it's so relatable, but it was also told in such a fun, comical manner. It was just a genius of a movie, which I wish I could bring to a festival like this.
And Shampa Chatterjee says, please can you say something for craisins,
Yeah.
which apparently what your fans are called.
Yeah.
Can you
That
say?
I love them. I love them. I am what I am because of them.
Your father was a professional badminton player. You also played to a very high level. I've brought some badminton rackets with me. I just wondered if you could maybe give me some tips very quickly.
Oh God.
Can you still play?
Yeah, very well. Oh my God. Okay.
Thank you. You're a good
Thank
sport.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.